In this demo, I'm going to declare exports using an export statement and then show you an example of importing an entire module. I'm here in the interfaces.ts file I created in an earlier course module. You can see that I didn't use the export keyword in front of the interfaces. Instead, I used an export statement at the bottom of the file. It just lists the names of the items in the module that I want to export inside curly braces. The file contains 5 interfaces, but I only chose to export 4 of them. I didn't export the person interface since it was really just a base for the author and librarian interfaces. That's proof that you don't have to export everything. You can be selective. I also want to show how you can export an item with a different name. It's very much like giving an item a different name as a part of an import. You just add the as keyword and then provide the new name. I'm going to change this to export the damage logger interface as logger instead. Let's now go over to the classes.ts file and see how we can import the interfaces. I've already got an import statement here for the interfaces. It's reporting a problem trying to import damage logger because I changed it to be exported as logger. Rather than make that simple change here, I'm going to modify the import statement to import the entire module into a single variable. I just need to replace the list of items with an asterisk followed by the name I want to assign to the entire module. I'll call it interfaces. I can now get to the individual items exported from the module by referencing them as properties on the interfaces variable. We can see the first place I need to do that right here below the import statement. The University Librarian class is attempting to implement the librarian interface. Now that I'm importing the entire interfaces module, I need to change this to use the new variable. I'll type interfaces dot and you can see that I still have access to the same 4 items being exported from the module. In this case, I'll select librarian and it gets rid of the error. I also imported interfaces in app.ts, so I'm going to jump over to it now. Just because I imported the entire module in the last file doesn't mean I have to do that everywhere. I'm going to let this file continue to import the individual interfaces, but I do need to change it so that it now imports logger instead of damage logger. Okay, that's better. Let's now go see how to create default exports.